entity down fairly quickly. And my friend Colin Evans, sort of in chatting with him, I think all my sort of good thinking about this has probably come from my conversations with him. And he sort of proposed this sort of Goldilocks type thinking about it. And he said, the problem is that you go off and you create an ontology, and it's way too complicated, no matter what. And that's because you go off and you actually see what people are doing with it, and they're actually using just little bits and pieces of it here and there. And then somebody else comes in and they look at this, actually all of your ontologies are too simple. And it's because there's a whole bunch of users out there that have a very, very sort of particular way of needing to look at this data. And no matter what you do, it's actually going to be way too simple. And so the question is, sort of how do you balance these sort of two competing sort of views of the world, which I guarantee you exist simultaneously. No matter what you do, it will not be right. So I think the solution is this. You provide a core, and in Freebase this would be the Freebase Commons, and then you say, hey, the community can go off and tune the specifics to their needs. And in fact, this is really the community process that Freebase has developed. So we have this commons, we have these domains, which are sort of subject matter administrative areas. We have a whole bunch of types in them. And then we go off and we say, well, you, the individual in Freebase who might want to say more about this thing, you too have these domains, these subject matter areas. And you can go and create types. And then you can actually have your type promoted into the commons the more it's actually in use or in demand by the sort of community at large. And what's really fun about this promotion process is that when we think about the data, you've gone off and you've actually attached your types